Like, hey, come here. Everybody come here. So
Yeah.
he was like, asked him what he was doing. He was like, he's going. And I want you to understand what I'm saying is because remember, he told him to come, he had to come. He asked, he had to answer.
Right. Okay.
So know who has command first. That's what you have to realize. Don't overlook that. Know who has command first.
Okay.
All right. So which is the same reason why you have the power to what? To speak and cast out demons, etc. Right?
Okay.
That's another thing. But know who has command. So in this situation, he comes forward and he say, "Hey, why don't you test, my servant Joe?" He was like, "Man, you got your hand. You giving him everything. Like that's why he loves you." He was like, "Remove all of that." So take away the material things is what he was saying, and see if he still wants to, and then even touch what he loves the most, his family, etc.
Right.
Because the first thing when somebody do when they lose something materialistic they love or family is why God, why me, why?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That is true.
We get to want to go to cursing God in a way, so like when you don't, the true understanding, right? So
exactly.
And Job never did that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but what he told Job was this, though. Man, what he told the devil, he was like, it's only one thing you can't do, and that's to mess with his free will.
Okay.
So that can never be taken from you, which is why they always have to have consent at all things that you do. They have to have contract with you.
Okay.
So
when he said his free will, like put that into context, like what?
Free will. Oh,
I mean,
man.
no. But when he said that don't mess with his free will, what did that allow him to still be able to do?
Meaning like, okay, so the next best thing besides life is the free will. It's the freedom of choice.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like he gets to decide, not through some form of manipulative contract or anything like that.
Things of his own.
Yes, everything has to be fully disclosed to him. You can't trick him into doing anything.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It has to be by his own free will. If I trick you, it's not by your free will.
Okay. All right.
It's coerced. You see what I'm saying?
Not this way deep. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I got you under duress and coercion.
Okay.
Which is the same thing they do to you.
You know what? They said that's the thing too. Like I was trying to do real estate, but that's the thing. You know what I mean? You can't get someone to get along or to make a decision under duress or you know what I mean? But they do that.
So what they ask you, are you in what? Sound mind.
In body.
Because you got to start there.
Yes.
Because consciousness is what possesses the body.
But we take what's given to us and put it in contracts.
Right.
For other people.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. The contract, that's not even the corporation's words. It's your words.
Wow.
Because you signed off on it and saying, this is my word. This is what I'm going to fulfill and fully obligate.
Yeah.
But what did God say? Do not be the surety for another.
Whoa. Look, I ain't gonna lie, Eric. I'm not gonna sit up here like I know what God has said.
I mean, they know. Ask the people.
I am so intrigued, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like one of our listeners. That's why I'm asking questions like probably people that do your seminars ask questions.
Right.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Because my man, he does this. He does seminars, all that. He's totally dedicated to helping us become, I want to say, independent. Of the corporation.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, not even just say independent of it, just learn how to use it.
How to use it. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because like get out of this shit. How can I get out of
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't. I was saying system. It just didn't come all the way out.
Yeah. I think we can get away with a couple of those.
But he was trying to get out of the system, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you can't get out of it. And here's the reason why. If you go to the store, every store that you go to is chartered under the United States. So they got the most economical power. How are you going to get out of this when you're going to eventually end up spending $1?
Right.
You're gonna have to do something in related. And now as soon as you spend $1, now you dealing with taxation.
Yes.
So eventually they know for a fact. That's why that no matter what, a lot of people like, I'm not gonna give my child a birth certificate. They're gonna give you one anyway.
Right.
It'll say baby John.
Right.
Even if you didn't get a child a name.
Right. Yeah, John Doe.
Yeah, they got to because they know that there's a living being.
They gotta account for that being.
Yes, they gotta account for it.
It's a receipt.
So now think about this. As soon as that baby was born, it's like another monopoly piece got put on the board.
Okay.
So what happens when you put something on the board? You got to give it money.
Yes.
Because it's got to have the what? Same equal opportunity.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So now, remember, you weighed in gold everything within that nature, right? And this takes us back to the first, again, to the dominion about the earth. Mm-hmm. Show me something that they can use right now that does not require the earth.
Eric, well, I don't know what.
You can't think of nothing. No. Like, even the money they print comes from the earth. The gold, the silver, whatever they're using, anything they can think of, it comes from what was already ours in the first place. So how you going to sell me something that's already mine? And I gave you a right to use it.
Well, let's talk about this. I want to get deeper because I'm going to have you back more. I know we probably came to talk about some certain things, but I want to get a little, because I've been watching a show. I don't know if y'all ever saw Game of Thrones. I never could watch that, but I've been watching Vikings. Vikings was, I want to say the Viking show I've been watching is the period of time is, I guess, after the death of Christ, like in the 700s.
Right.
Okay, look, we're going to take us a little break, and we're going to come back. Yeah, we're going to see what goes on after that. But look, want you guys to stick around and stay tuned, man. We got Mr. Eric in the Bay, in the building. Want you guys to stick around, man, and stay tuned. The morning anybody show is about to get even better right here on 5.1 FM, the music muscle of the show.
It could all be so simple. But you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is
I remember trapping late at the store. Had no idea what I was in for. Just me and supplying fiends. Broke as hell, but chasing dreams. See, it may seem like we can't come up, but we're a team. Nino, keep your head up. From sundown to sunup, I'm a hustler. Gotta get my. I'm quick to tussle. We had the muscle, position. Didn't want to let us roll. Had no intention. And not to mention, we had lots of lynching. Had you hiding out, but now we riding out in the Delta, trying to grind it out without no shelter. You should have seen us served up like a waiter. Indicator.
What? Get your mind behind. Coming at you live, I mean. Don't want no stress. Just roll up the line and ride. Indicator blowing up like some mega man. Dodging all you chicken head. Did you get just what I said? Our destination is the hood, and we quickly coming your way.
Now we were tight, like Mike and Pip. Robin, they bet not slip. See, I'm equipped with a I've been trapping so long, people call me dumb. Where you from? Straight from a Jackson. But this really got to ride with your we stole big boy's car, ain't got our strip on. We got the rims, the music, and the cell phone. Then we would drink till we fell out. They got put out, and you didn't sell out. Crook up the jury, I paid your way out, gave you the fury. Yeah. Fools know we real, cause they tap us, so we own, cause they shop with us. Just show me a team that's greater. From Decatur.
Get your mind behind. Coming at you live, I mean.
Nino wicked. Wicked and Nino.
We just roll up some line and ride.
No stress.
Like some mega man. Dodging all your chicken head. Did you get just what I said? Our destination is the hood, and we quickly coming your way.
See, they all know we got highs and Adams in Thomasville. Yeah, I know you real. You hold your own in any hood. In Perry Homes, Carter Homes in Hollywood, Kirkwood and Summer Hill. They want the grill. I'm in Flipper grinding, gotta pay a bill. Yo, I got no time for the switchblade. I was out my mind when I trapped on Cascade. See, every stuff they was sold. Made most of my money off Cali Road. I got a crib on pressure. They had me hot on the strip. It broke rock. Never without a scale. Learned that while I was trapping. in Scottsdale. And did I mention we're living greater? Indicator.
Get to my coming at you live, I mean, don't want no stress. We just roll up the line and ride. Indicator moving up like some mega man. God, you know you chicken head. Did you get just what I said? Our destination is the hood, and we quickly coming your way.
Reporting live down in the Maysville News Center, KBD, the artist known as Mr. Big were to be released from prison today and has caused an uprising in the prison system. I had a chance to speak to him today, and I asked him, why did you do
get
the
the camera out my face, man. I don't have no comments. I don't want to talk to nobody. Will y'all please let me go home in peace, man? I just want to be with my family, man. Don't give me no trouble, man. If you want to know what happened, just pay attention and listen to what I'm saying. I started selling dope back in 1986. I bought a Cadillac and put the things all around it. The brains blowed out with the white leather seats. Females feeding for that butter, cause that other cream weak. I was only 17, had the neighborhood hook. Had them stealing out they crib, cause my cream tastes like ribs. I'm up in the morning with the rest of these rookies. You out here selling them dimes, fool, I'm out here selling them cookies. I'm flying out of town, getting them things for 25. 400 for an ounce, 650 when it's dry. Pyrex dishes scattered all around the kitchen. Word around town, Mr. Big got them chickens. That fool bought a house for his mall by the lake and gave his grandma sets of keys to the safe. Them jealous young bosses and them tricks start hating. They see my little sister drive a Benz to graduation. I'm tripping on that Hennessy and I'm smoking on them buds. I still got love for my people selling them dubs. I remember when I used to do the same stuff. Half ounce and cut it up and sew the block up. I can't put my Glock up, my Glock is my baby. And my baby got you busters going crazy. Which one of you crazy young clowns wanna harm me? I said you better bring the Navy cause I'm about to bring the Army.
Time to go to trial. Reporting live again
Time
down
to
on
go to
KBD
trial.
News.
Time to
They
go
say
to trial.
Mr. Big have just been arrested one more time with an extensive
Time
criminal
to go
record.
to trial,
charged
man.
with
Time to
cocaine,
go to
marijuana.
trial.
Mr. Big, what you got to say about that? Huh?
It's time to go to
Could you
trial,
please tell
man.
me
Time to
something,
go
sir?
to trial.
Could you please? Would you?
Yeah, I got something to
Time
say.
to go to trial, man.
Check this out.
I got to make a plan, cause them losses on my back. They know I'm booming weed and they know I'm booming crack. They know about the down payments on my third house. They know about the diamond in my little sister mouth. They know about the Benz and the Black Pathfinder. They know about the vacation trip I took to China. They know about the mama I was freaking named Kathy. Heard she got busted with a bird in Tallahassee. And now they trying to say that the yay belong to me. I know they trying to get me cause these clowns keep holding their nuts on me. Dicky suits and bulletproofs and steel toes. No fake young busters, only some real hoes. I pack my clothes cause it's time for me to go. I'm getting tired of them kicking in my mall door. And even though they don't find nothing, they still talking. Asking questions saying, baby, how you bought these cars? How the hell you don't work but drive different cars? We got you on the interstate in a Jaguar. Where the drugs and the weed and the guns at. We'll let you go if you tell us where your son at. Baby, I don't know nothing. Light it up and type it up. And tell the DA get ready cause we gon' strike it up. Mama call my lawyer cause it's time to go to trial. 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 Time to go to trial.
Hello?
The damn police kicked my door in this morning looking for you, boy, asking me how about my house and my cars and taking pictures of our shit. So you need to go somewhere and hide out for a minute because it's hot down here.
All right, mama. I'll let you.
I'm down in New Orleans with my auntie and my granny. The clean side of this Mr. Big family. They know I'm on the run, so I can't use the phone. My son and my daughter, they don't even know I'm gone. Left my mama 20,000 for my babies in the beer money. I'm in the attic smoking weed cause I think this thing is still funny. Make them kill me or turn myself in. Man, I'm facing life in the federal pen. The DA wanna see me fry, bringing clowns back from the pen to testify. Yeah, I bought some guns from him, yeah, he sold me some dope. Man, he telling on me and I never even seen him before. more. Everybody wanna sell cream and wanna get rich. Out on the corner just waiting to get indicted. You told on yourself, then you told on me. You might have heard of me, but you ain't never bought no bird from me. Crazy young clowns got the game told up. Telling on they peoples just to get their time cut. A SKS with the magnified scope. If you wanna mess with me, man, you better go and get them folks. Mama call my lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. Mama call my lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. Mama call my lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. Mama call my lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. All my gangsters around the world, get your lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. I say all the pimps all around the world, get your lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. I say all the players all around the world, get your lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. I say all the black folks around the world, get your lawyer, cause it's time to go to trial. 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 It's time to go to trial.
One for the money, yes sir, two for the show. A couple of years ago, on Headland and the low, what's the starter? Something good, where me and my drove the martyr through the hood, just trying to find that hook up. Now every day we looked up at the ceiling, watching ceiling fans go round, trying to catch that feeling off instrumental. Had my pencil and plus my paper, we caught the 86 lot on your headed to Decatur, writing rhymes, trying to find our spot off in that light off in that spot, knowing that we can rock, doing the hole in the wall club. This shit here must stop, like freeze. We making the crowd move, but we not making no G's, and that's a no.
A 1-2, dope. Then the Cadillac they call us. Went from Plague's ball to balls, putting us up on the map. It's like Little Rock to banging. Say mother, that plaguing, they paying. We staying, legging vocals, locales done. Made it with them big boys up in this industry, outcasts. Yeah, them they making big noise, over 1 million sold to this day. Take it like they 96, gon' be that year that all y'all plaguers haters can bite me. Around this,
your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on poles, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on poles, coming up slamming Cadillac doors.
Back in the day when I was younger, hunger, looking to fill me belly with that rallies, bullshit. Push off like it was supposed to be pulled. Full of the tick I was, stone like them white boys. When them white girls before them got crunk, chunky. Passes getting throw like Hail Marys, and they looking like Halle Berry. So fine, intertwined. But we ain't sipping wine, we just chillin'. I'm the rabbit villain, and I'm so high, so freely. Me, Lil B, Rick Moan and Suge, and my little brother James. Things changing the hood where I live at. Them rats know, mama, I want to sing, but mama, I want to trick. And mama, I'm suck now. We moving on up in the world like elevators. Me and the crew, we pimps like 82. Me and you like Tone. Yeah. Like this, East Point, and we gone.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on poles, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on poles, coming up slamming Cadillac doors.
Got stopped at the mall the other day. Heard a call from the other way that I just came from. Some was saying something, talking about smoke something. You remember me from school? No, not really, but he kept smiling like a clown, facial expression looking silly, and he kept asking me, what kind of car you drive? I know you paid, I know y'all got buku from all them songs that y'all done made. And I replied that I've been going through the same thing that he has. True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you live, check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat, so we like neck to neck. Yes, we done come a long way like them slim ass cigarettes from Virginia. This ain't gon' stop, so we just gon' continue.
You, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on poles, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too,
rolling down the strip on foes. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors.
105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. It is now 5:36, and it is Friday. You tune into the afternoon drive. This is the Ain't the Main Show. I am the host, Montreal, a.k.a. the mayor of the shows, a.k.a. Mr. Diamond Promo. And I got my partner with me.
G-Man.
In the building today. And we sitting here with our special guest, Mr. Eric Ingram Bay. And he is telling us a lot of things that we most definitely need to know. So, Mr. Eric, let's get into this. Yeah, man, we glad to have you here, though. We really appreciate you coming back. And let's get into it. So when we left off, if y'all have any questions, by the way, if y'all tuning in, y'all listening, have any questions, you can give us a call. I'm sure Eric will answer any questions that you guys have. Our number is 256-365-1000. All right? But so when we left off, we were talking about, you was telling us having what's dominion over the earth.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So that's our birthright.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about, I was telling you I was watching this show, Vikings. And of course, there are no black people in this show. It's all about, it's a period show.
Right.
Okay, so I'm only on the second season. But from my understanding, because I'm trying to take myself back to what was the thinking, how was they thinking back then? So you had a king, of course,
mm-hmm.
and you had his wife, but you also had warriors, I guess. I guess the strongest, it's kind of like anything else in nature. I guess the most powerful, the strongest person is basically the ruler.
Right.
And this guy ended up being king because I can't even say the names they be saying. But anyway, the guy ended up being king because he was a warrior and he would go out and his crew, they just slaughter people, but they were raping and raiding. Right. You know what I mean? They was doing this like it was all right. They was like raping the women and robbing people at church and all this. You know what I mean? But mm-hmm. they were building their nation. And not only did they had land, but they were going from, like, we're going to go out and go north and see what they can find. Mm-hmm. So if they found something and someone was already there, they didn't try to become, most of the time they didn't try to become, like, allies.
They went on a conquest.
They went, yeah. They was like, if you don't pay us something for this, we're just going to take it from you, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So my idea is, like, is that the ideology that, I know there was before, like after death, like in the 700s. You know what I mean? So you think that was the ideology that we just kept out until now?
Far as you saying, like, just how everything is constructed.
How the strongest, the strongest take over and take what they want.
Yeah.
And make you have to pay them tax. It's like turning you into a slave.
Yeah. Like again, the main thing is, like I say, is the core part of you. Is that connection that you have with God.
Okay.
If I take that from you, I can take everything from you. And I watch shows like this, so I know the show you're talking about. Just in a sense, all those type of shows, if you actually truly watch it, everything is done according to law and order.
Okay.
Anybody step out of that, it's literally off with your head. They don't play when it comes to law and order.
They didn't even play because, at one point on that first season, the warrior, the guy, the warrior guy, his wife, they attempted to rape her, but she could fight.
Right.
And they ended up killing the dude.
Right.
So they tried to hold the husband and the wife like they committed murder. But they was going to get the husband like he did it, but the wife actually like, hold up, I did it. You know what I mean? Like, I could protect myself, I did it. But the people around, the king wanted to do something to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, put him in jail, but the rest of the people was like, nah, I would have did that too. You know what I'm saying? To try to do that to my wife. But the thing was is that even then when you said law and order, it was the wife and the husband's word against the dead man.
Right.
So they basically had to let him go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's kind of like it is today.
It ain't changed. Like, again, like you got to, like I say, this goes back to how you want to know how they were able to do this. Like, again, if you lose connection with God, then automatically you're gonna think that you have to pay. You think you're a taxpayer.
Okay.
And I keep asking people, why do you pay taxes? People will say, oh, well, that's for the roads. No, that's not.
Nope.
That's not what it's for.
Right.
Okay, you are paying taxes because you're saying that you're going to resell your product. That's why you pay taxes. Any store you walk in right now, you buy a Snicker bar.
Okay.
You finna eat it.
Right.
But you pay the tax because you're saying you're gonna resell it.
No, hold up.
That's why you pay the tax.
Because
You're saying you're gonna go profit. Whoever profits has to make. Whoever profits has to pay the tax.
Okay.
Because we're not supposed to be here profiting off of each other.
So the people that we buy stuff from that tax us.
Yes, the corporation is the only thing here to profit. Think about it. You start a corporation to what? Make money.
A profit, right?
So when you go and make a profit, you're the one that's in the actual to do business. So you must be taxed because you're profiting off the people.
But what's crazy is that corporations are not pay the least taxes though.
Yeah, because they start operating under. They either give to a nonprofit.
Okay.
Which is what they usually do. And most are like, okay, Amazon is considered a small business. Think about that.
Right.
All right. Small business.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Man, what?
So,
come on. I had to think about that.
See, all the choices is yours, though. Paying taxes is voluntarily. You say how taxes get filed. Like, you declare it. And here's the thing. Y'all go and get a tax preparer out here to do it, and y'all pay them. And all you got to do is call the IRS for free.
Wow. Say that again.
Yeah, you don't have to go get to H&R Block or any other stuff advertised. Half of the stuff advertised.
I think H&R Block be robbing people.
They do, okay, but it's really you robbing yourself. But my point is this: everything and anything that relates to the government, and if there's a corporation out here doing it, then the government already give it to you for free. You need to call them. Call the IRS. We got a local IRS here in Florence.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go right to there.
And ask them everything you need to know.
Anything you want to know.
So tell me this, Eric. What do you think, like when people get audited? Or, because G-Man, they're one of my partners. My partner been audited about 1 million times.
Oh, yeah. I got audited like 5 times.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
but I was able to prove, you know what I'm saying?
He was ready.
I was ready.
Yeah, he was on point. But some people not really ready. I seen people had to pull out receipts from everywhere, don't really keep good records. I learned from my parents to keep good records. You know what I mean? No matter if I move.
Here's the thing. They only got power in what you consent to give.
I say that. But how Wesley Snipes end up doing time for not paying taxes?
Because there's a difference in being exempt from taxes and then somebody doing tax evasion. You evading taxes. Right. Okay. You don't evade taxes at all. Like, it's simple. Move your money. Like, for anybody, like, let's just say somebody getting their checks garnished right now. So everybody out there, y'all getting y'all checks garnished, literally.
Right.
Just say the money is used for some other special purpose. Okay. Get what I'm saying? Like, as long as something that's already contracted and set aside for a specific purpose, then there is nothing else that can interfere with that specific purpose. It has to be used for what it was created for. You get what I'm saying? So that goes back to me telling you that y'all commingle funds when you take the money that you work for and go pay for a bill. That's commingling. The money that you set aside was for your own personal household, right?
Right, right.
All right, not and then again, it wasn't even considered income. You didn't profit off anything, so why were you taxed again? Did you make a profit?
You didn't make a profit on the money, like the money you earned. Is that what you're saying? Like,
keyword, you said earned.
Okay.
So how are you taxing someone that is full compensation of an exchange? You never made a profit, bro.
Wow. Man, we don't even begin to be programmed that
So
way.
all y'all got to do is literally, y'all know how to fill out the W-4 or whatever. Just put exempt.
Put taxes exempt, yeah.
Hold up, like
when they say exempt on the little part.
Yeah.
Fill that part out.
So the folk ain't gonna come after me?
Right.
All you gotta do is you can literally write them a letter and say all my money is for non-commercial, non-business. Everything is for non-private, for personal house use and using family. I'm not making a profit here off anything.
I'm just living.
That's it.
So most people don't know that's a thing.
No, they don't.
I sure wish KD was listening, because KD said he owed the IRS $100. I said, you most definitely doing it wrong. You 24 years old.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I don't know what you doing.
Even if you owe, like, now this is why I'm glad we wanted to say this. So look at this. What is money backed by?
Gold, nothing. I thought gold or
it's
something.
It's backed by your energy. So that means by the energy of your arms, your legs, your feet, your mind.
Right.
Your energy is the resource of this credit. So you can literally monetize that. So all you got to do is, this is what my class is going to be about this coming
Let's talk
tomorrow.
about that. Yeah.
So, and I actually posted it, so if y'all got to see it, I actually tagged y'all to show y'all too. Like,
okay,
this for real. Like, I literally had somebody put in a no-negotiable instrument, literally wrote on a piece of paper, just like you see right here.
Okay.
It's certain things in the content that you got to have. So you can look up UCC 3-104, and when you look that up, it's going to tell you everything that requires for a negotiable instrument. That's as long as it has everything that's on there.
Right.
Then it's considered a negotiable instrument. So my point is, they took this, put this in the quarter registry investment system, and it was sold on the market, and they paid $30K off on their credit card loan.
Wow. See, hey, Pastor Knox, you better come on in here and listen.
You see what I'm saying?
You think this man playing?
Right,
yeah.
right.
So my point in me saying this is, is like, the way it starts is the way it has to end. So if it didn't start with cash, it don't need to end with cash.
Right.
Right? So what's the only thing, and I found a great analogy to use this in. So let's look at a couple, and they marry, right? And the vows are broken. So the only thing that could do, to replace those vows is another vow, right?
Right.
So the only way to a promise to pay is another promise to pay. I mean, that's the only thing that's going to discharge it, because that's the only thing that's going to actually renew it, right?
Right.
Is another full promise. So the only way it starts is that's how it has to end. So if it start with a negotiable instrument, because if you go get a loan right now, let's say you go to the car lot, the dealership, you never receive nothing from the bank in your hand. Did you ever receive anything? Did you receive a check? The only thing that started, the only thing that you did was you gave a negotiable instrument, a promise to pay. And in that, you received a car.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
So now they trying to say that you received some form of credits or money, right?
Right.
But even if that's true, so now that means that my particular negotiable instrument is equal to the amount of credit. So it's an exchange. Okay. So if this particular negotiable instrument made the credits first time, then it'll make it again.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
It has to.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, man, say that one more time. I'm really taking this all in. Like,
so what you really could do is this. They don't want you guys to do this, but you should know that you should.
Okay.
On every contract that you get, don't stop just signing it.
Oh, and I'm bad about that.
So, because you will just sign your signature. So that's called a blank endorsement.
Okay.
So you ever notice that, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen that, like, if you get something from a bank showing that you want to, out of the situation, you'll get papers from the bank, and the bank, they'll have a stamp on it that says pay to the order of, and then they'll put without recourse, and then they'll sell your note to another bank, right?
Right.
You were supposed to do the same exact thing. So when you sign it, you're supposed to put pay to the order of whoever you're giving it to, because you're transferring all rights, interests, and everything into this particular negotiable instrument to the next party. It's transferred, right?
Right.
So now, once you transfer it, they can't recourse this debt back to you because it's without recourse, and you're the register owner. So I want you to look up Google register owner right now. So I'm gonna let you read it out to everybody so they can truly understand what this means when I say register owner.
All right.
Because you are the register owner of the United States corporation. Everybody.
All right, registered owner, right?
Yeah, put register owner and then put black law definition. So you can put DEF in short term so it'll pull up faster. And when you read that ought to tell you everything about everywhere you get your social security number to, everywhere that you ever put your signature on anything.
Okay, let's see what we got.
So what we got?
Registered owner, how to find.
Say black law definition come up.
Owner versus title. Hold on, what did you tell
It should say register owner and then put black law definition.
Okay.
And then it should come up. It'll take you to the Black Law second edition, pretty much. And when you see this, man, I'm telling you.
While he's doing that, we want to make sure everybody's tuned in on Facebook, iHeartRadio, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon Music, Twitch, Pandora, and also check us out on Roku. Just search Knox Media Group. We also have the online newspaper, showsupnews.com.
Find it?
Oh, they showed me everything else. See if you can find it.
I can find it for you real fast. But what it says is that as the register owner, you're supposed to receive all dividends and principal payouts.
Hold on. I gotta find it. You read it too, you probably can see better than me.
All dividends and principal payouts. That's major. Like any contract that you ever do, all the payouts supposed to come to you because you're the register owner. So that's the main thing of it, right?
Okay.
We good? So.
Everybody
that ain't listening need to get on.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Write notes.
I brought my notebook. I'm ready.
Mine pulling up slow, man. Can you get your?
Talking so good, Montreal took his glasses off.
I did.
He had dropped the glasses on the floor. You talking so good.
Thank you, Pastor.
Man, what you call the black? What now?
It's the Black's Law Dictionary. Actually, read that. Everybody had that in your house. You would be
Black
surprised.
Law Dictionary.
Yeah, because words what you think they mean, they don't mean what way we normally talk.
Oh, okay.
So they have different definitions for things.
So get back to this.
The owners whose name is recorded in a security issuer's registers as the security's owner and is entitled to receive dividend or interest and principal payouts.
So that's what that means since you got a birth certificate and a Social Security.
Wow.
I told you it's an insurance policy. Don't that sound like an insurance policy?
It does.
If you're the registered owner, you're supposed to receive all dividends, interest, and principal payouts, right?
Right.
Yes.
So everything that we got is securities. Everything that's going on is securities. So what you're doing is what we are doing. What everybody does at the beginning of the contract, you are abandoning your contracts. You're not claiming them.
Man.
So the way you claim them, one way to claim them is make sure you put pay to the order of whatever the bank is.
Okay. Yeah.
Wherever you sign that, right?
Yes.
Especially when it's the actual contract itself, right?
Okay.
All right, and then you can just literally put register owner as you just read, and then you'll put your Social Security number under it.
Wow. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
and now we got one more step.
What's that?
So do we got to get a 1099-A? Because we got to make acquisition on the security. All contracts are security, which are literally financial assets. So anytime there's an obligation,
Right.
it's automatically monetized into a financial asset.
Okay. Okay.
You got it?
Right. Say that one more time. Anytime.
So anytime that there is a security, so
All right.
any obligation of a person
Okay.
is considered a financial asset. So that means everything that we do is an asset.
It's an asset.
It's an asset. Yeah.
Everything.
Wow.
You got to think about it.
That's crazy though. Like anything that's in this that you teach us can help anyone that's in prison. Like locked down.
Yeah. It can go even deeper to that. Like we actually in my class right now, we're working on getting somebody out of prison right now. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering because I was just thinking, like now you have even like mostly Alabama prisons. It's like plantations. You know what I mean? Like these guys are working for corporations for nothing.
Say that again. They doing what?
Working.
So therefore, again, everything was bonded and signed up for it.
Right.
Like it's only two. First, you got to know the law. All right, common law says that there has to be a physical person that was harmed and injured.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, but then you have admiralty and maritime jurisdiction, which says there has to be a contract.
Right.
For there to be a harm. So now we're dealing with corporations.
Okay.
So corporations get to claim some form of harm by some obligation not being fulfilled in the contract.
Right.
All right.
All right.
And we, as the living, have to claim a personal injury.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Whether you've been damaged in certain, whatever certain type of way that may be. You know, whether it's your property, yourself, whatever. But that's the difference. So again, it starts with contract. So anything with contract. So now they not operating under the Constitution then, right? Because you can't face your accuser. Can you face the state of Alabama?
Right.
Can you call the state of Alabama to the stand?
No.
Do the state of Alabama even got firsthand knowledge?
More than likely, no.
No, they because it don't exist. It's not real. It's just a legal fiction, right? So I can't even ask it a question. I can't point out the state of Alabama. And anybody that comes to represent the state of Alabama is just, I mean, you can't really be a witness to yourself. So you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And even if, okay, let's say the officer comes and say, hey, I'm a witness. Okay, so since you're the witness, I still haven't faced my accuser. So where's the state of Alabama?
Okay. All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, again,
now who would represent the state of Alabama?
It has to represent itself if it's going to be according to common law. But so now that only leads us to one jurisdiction, Admiralty and Maritime jurisdiction, so by contract. So now I'm going to see some delegation of authority for you to have contract over this situation.
Okay. Right.
So here's where I win. So now we're playing by contract. Now I'm going to leverage everything about me, my name, my social, my address, my photographs, my fingerprints, all of that belongs into my trust as an asset. So now you call, remember what we had last time? You call it using trust property.
I want to, hold on, because we're going to get into that. I want to, let's take us a break. I want you to refresh everybody's memory about that. You know what I mean? And how you control all of that. You know what I mean? So,
well, before we do that, I want to do the 1099 ACE because I didn't get to finish about the contracts.
Yeah, let's get into that because we'll get into all of it, but we can. Let's do 2 songs so we can get right back. All right. Y'all stick around and stay tuned to more of the most informative show yet, right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the show.
Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, cause I feel for you. Chaka Khan, what you tell me what you wanna do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you? Chaka Khan, let me tell you what I wanna do. I wanna love you, wanna hug you, wanna squeeze you too. So let me take it in my arms, let me fill you with my charm, Chaka. Cause you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, Chaka. I make it more than just a physical dream. I wanna rock you, Chaka, baby, cause you make me wanna scream. Let me rock it, rock it. Let me rock it, it's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, cause I feel for you, feel for you.
Shaka Khan, let me rock it, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it, it's all I wanna do, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it 'cause I feel for you, Shaka Khan. Would you tell me what you wanna do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you, Shaka Khan? Let me tell you what I wanna do. I wanna love you, wanna hug you, wanna squeeze you too. So let me take you in my arm, let me feel you with my tongue, Shaka. 'Cause you know that I'm the one that keep you warm, Shaka. I'm making more than just a physical dream. I wanna rock you, Shaka, 'cause you make me wanna scream. Feel for you.
You know, I was wondering, you know, if you could keep on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. It is 10 minutes after 6 p.m., and you're tuned in to Drive at 5, and it's the Andy Mang Show. I am the host, Montreal, a.k.a. the man of the shows, a.k.a. Mr. Diamond Promo, and you know I keep my partner with me.
G-Man.
In the building, and we got our nephew with us, man, that's really laying it down. Putting it down, giving some very great information about so many things that probably keep some money in our pockets, like kind of teaching our value. So we got Mr. Eric Ingram Bay here. I call him nephew because he's been around forever. I've known him since he was a youngster showing up at the studio, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But it's so wonderful to see young people find their way. And I watched him grow, and he's actually doing things that all the young people that rap straight up, you know what I mean? They don't, a lot of times, like, or get lost in just that rap thing or can't find their way. But you seem to have your own way. Something that's, like, how did this, like, overwhelm you? Because we're going to get into everything, you know, but I just want to know, like, how did it intrigue you so much? Like, I'm going to do this. This is dope.
Man, that spiritual journey, man, I think everybody, especially if you ever been there for yourself, when you find you, when you locked in your own closet, your own space.
Right.
And you just, once you find you, like, and then you not afraid to step in that.
Yeah.
And be that no matter, because a lot of people can't handle.
I want to ask you this. How many of your partners like, everything going crazy?
Shit up. my bad, man. Excuse
That's okay. That's
my
okay.
My bad.
You
my
good.
bad. No, that really touched me there, man, because I was about to say, like, listen, I remember on Facebook, boy, the whole Quad City was like, that dude is crazy.
Can I tell you something?
Like,
look, this is coming from, like, I'm going to tell you, it took me a while to keep going back and listening to you and looking at you. Like, I remember I've seen all you posted everything about going through the child support stuff.
Right.
And all that. I followed all of that. And in my mind, I'm being honest, I said, got to be something else today. You know what I mean? It's like you're part of a cult or something. That's how I'm thinking in my mind. You know what I mean? Like, I had to pay attention to this. But then the more I listen, the more I saw, I was like, oh, man, like, really teaching us something. That's because we're afraid sometimes to look at something new or different. We easily say, just blow it off as, man, everything going crazy. I don't know. Ain't nobody getting nothing for the free. Ain't nobody doing this, that, and the other. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, nigga, I'm sorry. I got to stop saying N-word, too.
But then you got the receipts.
Yes. So you had the receipts. That was my thing. But I'm thinking, too, like, if it was that easy, I'd have been away from this child support. My kids got kids. I'm still paying child support. Who does that? Like, that's the craziest thing ever. Like, I got adult kids, everything. You still paying child support. Not that their mother wanted it.
Right.
It's just the fact that they made me pay it. Like, you know what I mean? And she's so proud and she's so successful. That was kind of making her look bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. I don't need to keep going to court. I don't need your money. I don't need that look. You know what I mean? So the court was keeping it going more than the mothers were.
Yeah, they get paid.
You know what I mean? Exactly. And that was the whole thing, because I used to tell the court, I was like, she's not coming to court. Like, she don't want to talk to y'all about this. Like, she don't want this. This is a part of her life that's over with. Our kids are grown. We got grandkids, everything. You know what I mean? But the court was, they was consistently on me, like, I'm like, what? Where y'all sending the money to? Because she ain't. Y'all don't even know where she live. You know what I mean? And she used to say that they don't even know where I live.
Like, did you see? It's the fact that, like, it wouldn't even disclose to you that you are entering into a Title 4D contract. You don't even
Explain that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is.
But see, just by you saying that right now, so let's say you come into the knowledge of this right now, you could literally go say, I'd like to do a rescission up on this contract based upon failure of information being disclosed to me. You know what I'm saying? This has caused me harm. I didn't know I was entering a Title 4D contract. I didn't know the judge was in it. I didn't know that, all these.
I see why you get paid to do this.
You see what I'm saying? I need to know why why y'all didn't tell me this, because now the judge that made this order has to recuse himself because he got an interest in the case. So now that makes his order null and void.
Well, I keep hitting you with the wow because this is a wow moment for me.
Anytime they profiting, they no longer considered a judge. They are private contractors.
Listen to this, Eric. My interest was more than what I owed the baby mama. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't really have a baby mama. Like, she's really
I feel what
a
you're
great
saying.
woman. I owe interest to the state or whoever. I owe them more than I needed to pay her.
Because of trusteeship. They saying that they've been being a service to you. So for their services, you got to pay them.
The service that I don't need and I ask for. So I got to pay you in order to take care of my child.
Mm-hmm. But see, the only thing you had to do was take that child support order when the judge gave it to you as an order.
Listen up, guys. Child support is real deal now.
Everything about their orders says everything about a negotiable instrument in UCC 3-104.
Okay.
And it tells you everything that makes up an order. So what is an order? It's an attempt to order money. Who they ordering the money from? You. See what I'm saying? So now it's a bill of exchange, right?
Right.
So that's cool.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bill of exchange. Look, I want y'all to take these notes down. Of course, I just beg Eric to keep coming back as much as you can. Like, this is not a game. Like, this is stuff we probably need to know. It might get us in trouble because you're telling so much good stuff. But we can know this. We're supposed to know this.
Right.
And we don't. And a lot of times, like, I know my parents in their 70s and 80s, they went by the American dream rule. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to get a job with benefits, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Just be good and follow the rules and follow the laws and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Not saying like that was how they taught us in races, but they didn't realize that none of us took time out to really read that law book for real. Or like we was just glad to look like we was part of the American dream. You know what I mean? So we didn't really realize how to own ourselves.
Yeah, but the thing is, you never had your own dream.
We didn't. Our dream was someone else, the picket fence stuff and all that. Oh, let's do that. Oh, okay. Thank y'all for calling. I know y'all listening. Let's hear about all that, Eric. Just tell your thing, man, because I will keep interrupting because you talking to me just like our listeners.
With the order of the judge, again, the child support order itself is a money order. So they're literally ordering money from you as if you are the bank, which you really are. But it's the rules of commerce. Only thing you have to do is follow the rules. So what everybody needs to have in their household, which you already really do, you can just pick up your phone, but it's called the Uniform Commercial Code.
Okay. Uniform Commercial Code. Y'all listening? Uniform Commercial Code.
Every state has adopted the Uniform Commercial Code.
Okay.
That's how commerce runs. Okay.
Every state has this.
Yes. So that literally means everything is commerce in this particular situation, right?
Okay.
So the child support order itself is a money order drawn up on you. Okay, so only thing you have to do is literally make it a negotiable instrument. So take the child support order, put pay to the order of. You can pay it to the clerk if you want to, since it's involved in the case. So you can put the clerk's name. You can write it in writing how much is that you want to pay to the order. So calculate it up. If it's $300 a month times 21 years old.
Yeah, that's about like me. How you been in my business? Yeah, but
so calculate it all up. Me personally, I'm gonna say make.
They say I owe about 80 racks.
Well, just to cover it, make it for $2 million.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, "Well, where you get this money from?" Well, I'm finna tell you. This particular order is called the child support order. This instrument is called it's an intangible property. So I can declare value on any property now because it's in my possession.
Okay.
So what do I want to transfer this particular property? Go back to the word monetize because I just monetized it.
Okay.
So now I'm monetizing the obligation that's within this order. All right. So now I'm going to say for $2 million. So I do pay to the order of. You can put the clerk. You can put the U.S. Treasury. Either way it go, because the clerk is connected to the treasury.
So I'm signing it right back to them.
And then you sign it, register owner, social security number. You put without recourse, put all rights reserved, hand it back to them. Don't forget to go back home, do the 1099A.
1099A. Y'all looked it up. Look, Erica says so many important things today. First of all,
wait, hold on. After the 1099A, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, do the 1099A and then what?
See, when you do the 1099A, you're the lender.
Okay.
Because you're the one that gave the actual security, the negotiable instrument. So you're lending this bankruptcy system money. It can only borrow. So we have to give to it, right? So we gave it some money. So that's why my name of my class is called Forgive Our Debtors. Right?
Say that again.
It's go by the scripture. Forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors.
Right. Okay.
So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Because this system is indebted to you, so we have to give it something to clear the debt. So in order to forgive, you got to a servant has to be given a way out by its creditor. So you got to, if it's already, you can't kick a person while it's down. So you got to give them something to get out.
Can I tell y'all something?
You see what I'm saying?
This kind of personal. I have been to child support court. I mean, not child support court, but to bankruptcy court.
Right.
White people use it.
Yeah, but
they use it over and over and over and over again.
But see, I'm going to tell you something about that in just a second. See, watch this. So now we do the
We're
1099A. You're the lender.
Okay.
The court is the borrower. Or you can put the child support enforcement agency if that's what you want to do. Right. They're the actual borrower of it. Then you put the amount, the outstanding balance is the whole entire amount. All right. And then what you can do after that, you can do a 1099B.
Wow.
Now, once you do a 1099B, that is that is called bartering in exchange. So we are giving something, right?
Right.
In exchange for the form of credits here, right, as well. So you put down again. I can't think if it's is it a lender on 1099B? I can't think of it, but you're on the top, and the corporation is on the bottom, right? Mm-hmm. And because you're the one that's actually transferring the money to it. Now, if you pay out your pocket for any form of child support, you're supposed to be doing the 1099 INT, which is interest. So that's how much interest that you have paid in, right?
Right.
So you would file this 1099 INT, all right, and this is all of the interest that you have literally paid into it. So remember, take us back to the registered owner. Who's supposed to receive all dividends, interest, and principal payouts?
We are.
So once we pay that in, we have to report this to the Treasury.
Okay.
Because now the Treasury is withholding money from us. That's why it's called federal tax withheld. So how much money is being withheld from you? Every bit of it that you paid in.
Tell me this. If you, this is the thing. When I said I owe more to them than to her, it's because they're acquiring interest.
Right.
So I have to pay it. So they're going to end up getting more than I could ever have given my children.
But you keep abandoning it, though. Claim it. It's yours.
Okay. So that's what people need to know. That's what I never knew.
Have you ever wondered, ask yourself, why does child support go on your credit report?
That's crazy.
Because it's credit. And it's called a credit report. So all the credits that you're looking at,
and that's people's most
your
trouble.
Credits.
Yeah.
And you haven't claimed them. And since you abandoned them, then that means the corporation get to deal with your credits in any form of general way that they may see fit that help them. So that's the reason why, they could give your money to somebody else to borrow off of and make a contract with them or whatever they choose to do. Okay, here's another thing to prove my point.
Okay.
You go to the bank right now, you can put money into the bank. The bank borrows off of your money, right?
Right.
Everybody know that, right?
Right.
That's
everybody don't know, but you're right.
But every deposit, that's what I want you to think. So now you got to think about that. Just literally let that click in your head.
Yes.
They're borrowing off of you right now.
Right. But they charge just to borrow our money back. Is that where we're going?
Okay, so put it like this.
Because they're going to sell your contract.
Yeah, but you got to claim your interest and stop abandoning it, right? So that's what the 1099A is for. You're acquiring, making acquisition on your security. So you can also do a UCC1. You know what that is?
No.
Okay, so it's like when you put a lien on somebody or something, right? Okay. So you can do a UCC1. Literally put the you can put the bank. You can put the bank as the let's say if it's a mortgage or something like that,
Right.
the bank is always going to be the debtor.
Okay.
All right. And then what I like to do, I like to start a trust. Like I have a trust. So I always make my trust the secure party.
Okay.
All right. So, and when I do that, what I do is I put down that the bank is holding this particular note as collateral in trust for me. So now it's no longer a creditor or debtor relationship. It's an investment. You see what I'm saying? See how I just changed the situation?
Yes, yes.
It's an investment now. So I don't owe anything that goes back. Now, any money that's made from this has to be paid back to me. So now that makes every bill that they send me, remember, if you owe something, it'll say a negative, like you like you owe. Like just like when you withdraw too much money out, right? You overdraft, right? So it would show that if you had an overdraft, right?
Yes.
But it don't, right? So that means what they're sending you is credit. It's a security. You got to claim it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So I can literally, we just had somebody in my class, literally in my last work session, season 3, they literally took their bill, went to the local IRS, took a 1040, a 1040V, which is a voucher, okay? And then they took, I want to say it was a 1099A and a 1099 OID, right?
Right.
And they went and paid their bill right there at the local. And they created a negotiable instrument. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow, look, I'm going to tell you, I'm trying to soak all this in. I try to get as much as I can in a couple of hours. Like, I am so intrigued, straight up. Like, I went outside, the boss is, like, really trying to take as many notes as possible. So, but I really know this is very informative, right? So, I want people to know that you are coming to do this for us, like, because we really need it. But first of all, it's a business for you, kind of. Not really a business. You just do it.
Right. Yeah.
But you do seminars and everything.
Yeah, I spend 90% of my free of giving it away freely. The other 10% is like conference.
Well, I want you to talk about that because we getting blessed. Of course we are. And first of all, I want you to talk about what you're telling people how to put things in trust.
Right.
Things like that first. You know what I mean? Because I don't want them to get it construed to just jump in one part and not know the other part. Like you was telling us, like someone said, if you want to know how I did that, go learn it.
I really like to start with the base foundation for everybody, which is the church. I mean, that is the trust. The church is a trust itself. So, again, I keep saying we were supposed to give everything to the church.
Okay.
We were supposed to give everything, but it said bring all things to the storehouse. So we was literally supposed to convey all of our property, ourselves, our body, our livelihood back to God, like literally.
Right.
And we declare a full value on that, right? And in that value, it could be strictly monetized. So again, you can convey your name to a trust, your body. If you convey, like I conveyed my birth certificate to my trust at $200 million. So, and it's on the record right now in Carver County Records on the Office of Recorder of Deeds, right? In the real estate section at that.
Okay.
Okay, because my body is considered to be real estate.
Part of the land.
You know what's funny? And this is like maybe off a little bit, but that's kind of how Trump has been carrying him. That's how he was carrying himself.
He gave everybody the game, though. Everybody missed it. Like, you got to take Trump for what he is. He's business-minded.
Yeah. And he was thinking, my stuff is worth what I said it is.
Exactly. And it is.
Wow.
It is.
I'm so glad you said that.
Because the point is this, like, who can you walk in Louis V right now and say, nah, this worth $5?
No, they said what it was.
You get what I'm saying? Or you can walk out the store, you don't got to buy it. But here's the thing, though. They play this game. Yeah. And when I figured it out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this game too, because now you in a blind contract.
Yeah.
I'll come in there and I'll walk in and I'll give you my social and everything, but you just really contracted with my whole trust now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now in a couple of days, my trust gonna say, hey, you're using my property, you're using the property over here. Yeah. Like we need to either you can, hey, we're gonna do like Drizzy Drake, cease and desist.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or you can pay us.
You know what? Weirdly, Trump he's using his dominion. He's it's like his thing. Like when he says like,
you know how to play the game.
Yeah, it's like these laws. Like no, I'm doing this for nothing. Like when paying off a chick or paying off somebody's shit. Like really, this is to me like they're doing this for nothing. You know what I mean? Because in his mind, he's thinking like...
It's like how he got all these gag orders they done charged him and he ain't paid them.
He gonna win again, too.
Yeah, he gonna win.
Just so that,
just so you know.
Just so y'all know. Like, again...
Let somebody put a bullet in his head. he gonna be there.
This court case was literally only to slow down what they thought would slow him down, and it's not. But the thing about... And I like to talk about Trump because it's the business mindset of what he told everybody.
Yeah,
he told you everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad you brought that. Yeah, go ahead.
He told you. He told you one. Like you gotta think about it. Every time he spoke, whatever that he spoke about on the stock market made money. So if you didn't put your money on that, you're missing out on what he was doing.
Yeah, you
see what I'm saying? Right. Everything that he did was strategic. It was planned. Yeah. It was to the point. He told you about taxes. He told you to bury your people on the land so you don't got to pay taxes.
You see that?
He told you. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch him.
That's an anime moment right there.
And they're not in court with Trump. They're in court with Trump's trust.
Right.
Well, you was telling us like if you have land, bury your family on your land.
Yeah. Don't stop.
Tell them why. Tell them the reason you said that.
Because the land is now sacred, and you cannot separate the people from the land anymore. So it's this show I watch. It's called it's a Turkish show, so it's an international show, but it's called Kurulu's Osman, and it's about the Ottoman Empire. And what they said was like, if you shed our blood here, this our land. Like if we bury our people here, this our land. You can never separate us from it. So we will come here every single day.
Right.
Nah, and I'm talking about like you was talking about the Vikings. We come here every single day till we take it. So you got to really understand.
And that's what they was doing basically. You said,
But it's all. But I wanted to tell you though, when we was talking about the Vikings, you got to realize the religion that they carried. Because
what was the religion? Because they felt like I felt like the Crusades, the Christians were.
They had both of them in there, right? So you got to remember, like, all right, this is what they understood, right? Which is the reason why in the United States you got every freaking holiday possible mixed with all
pagan stuff,
religions and stuff, right? Yeah. Well, what they figured out was if we're going to beat these people, we have to let our religious problems go.
Right.
Because they just like the truth is it was like they just Muslims.
Okay.
Like it ain't no difference in this. It ain't they worshiping the god of you know what I'm talking about.
With sun god,
all them, you know what I'm saying, like all of them.
Because I noticed this. They said the gods,
right?
So it was gods over the night, gods over the day, gods over so many different things.
And so they all had different aspects. So that's the reason why, like, okay, so they really came to the point because they brothers were part of the old ways. And then their family was part of, you know, some of the people were part of the new ways, where the old ways was they believe in Odin, they believe in Zeus, and all of that.
Right. Yes, exactly.
So but they cousins, they were Christians, right?
Okay, right.
But they were at war with each other.
Yeah.
And they would either kill each other, and you know they was like, okay, we just helping them because they still taking all our place. So it's like either we co-mingle. And what they did was, that's the reason why they started allowing certain pagan holidays into form of Christianity to keep them from going to war with each other.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I never
that was the whole
knew
point. It wasn't because they still don't like. So you will see still certain Christians don't celebrate paganism,
right?
Because they know, okay, we know the real reason why we came together. It wasn't that. So I'm saying that to say that takes you back to what we're saying. They use that aspect to govern in this earth, this world. We got power, man. So much power.
We do, yeah.
You know,
but we don't
down
know.
Like this when it shows. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't understand. I think about this from me starting elementary school in in 75, 76. We figured out, well, we knew that officer was friendly. That's what we was taught, that officer friendly was really friendly. And then we also learned that it was okay to have books called Little Black Bo Peep or Little Bo Peep or all those little racist songs they made us learn. Like we was in a school, you know what I mean? Like a school of fish. Right. You can follow along, you go, and it's like preparation pretty much for what you're either gonna get it or not by high school. You know what I mean? Like, because all high schools, cafeteria, everything is like the prison system.
Right.
Like you look, they go into the cafeteria, all the walls are bricked up, nothing is, you know what I mean? So that's the thing, it's like we're almost prepared from day one to be a part of that system.
Of that system that they have already created. Absolutely. That's what it was for. So they take you back to the first thing you were saying. Was it set up for you? No, you weren't supposed to find out. You weren't supposed to know.
Okay.
You know.
But even about religion, what do you think? Well, I'm not going to get into religion, but as far as us black people having to learn religion from that's been allowed to read or being allowed to just sit there and say the certain particular, like certain things in the Bible us.
What I'm going to say, and this is what I'm going to say about black people in general when it comes to religion. You just got to learn one thing, like, let other people have their religion. If it don't hurt you, it ain't causing harm to your family or anything like that, let it be.
Right.
Like, be confident who you serve. That's all that matters.
Right.
And you were taught to, that's the reason why Jesus was like, look, you got differences, love.
I used to be
if you love, it depletes all the other stuff.
Right.
Just love. Like, okay, I had an argument with a guy on my thing one time. He was talking about my process and what I'm doing and how this and that. And so I was like, look, I tell you what, we can't agree on that, but let's go feed somebody.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean when it comes to religion. Like, man, listen, okay, whatever.
Do what's right.
Let's go feed somebody. Let's put somebody in some shelter home. Let's perform.
Let's do that.
Let's perform the works instead of talking about who's right or wrong about a scripture. Like, because what we can see and agree on, that person hungry.
Right.
Yes, exactly. You know, me and G-Man was talking about that earlier too. It's almost impossible to help people around here. We tried to give free the Thanksgiving thing. It didn't matter if you was poor or broke or whatever. It was just being able to fellowship with someone on Thanksgiving.
Right.
We had different organizations. Where y'all getting this money from? What is this? Or what is that? Like, you had people that what's that one organization that help people? But anyway, you had like some really prominent, I want to say, charity places that was calling us, and me and G was like, no, this is just us doing this. You know what I mean? They thought we was taking some funds from someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was their whole thing. They thought that we was butting in on some of their funds. All we was trying to do is take what we had and what we could do to feed people.
They thought y'all was butting in on their funds?
Yeah.
Because y'all were out.
The money they usually go collect so they can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the money they usually go
collect. Man, when I did a bowling tournament for some kids one time, bro. Yeah. Folks came after me like the Sopranos or something.
Yeah.
But they whole entire purpose was just to stop you guys from being able to. Because I want y'all to know, like, it do become a problem. Like, I keep telling y'all, they dump their money in charitable services.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they taxed.
Right.
So them people y'all talking about is like, hey, don't mess up my money.
That's how they treat
That's
us.
what it is.
I need to be able to write this tax off. And by you doing that, you're knocking down my percentage.
Instead of just saying, hey, well, we'll help y'all.
Yeah, or we glad that y'all carrying it forward and still helping our community. No,
it was none of that. It was like,
dude. Where y'all getting it from? Do they have to bring a ID and do that? No, I don't care who you are. If you
just come eat.
Just come eat. That's it. Just come eat.
They probably put a word out. Don't go to them people.
Man,
I'm telling you, it gets
probably
shaky.
did. I'm gonna tell you, God works so well, man. We have so many volunteers every year. We do it. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact they started that one table thing in Florence over because we was doing that. And I don't care what nobody say. I know that for a fact. And what we would do is just get volunteers, our parents, our friends, our kids. I had some kids from UNA taking dinners out to all of like the older assisted living places. All you had to do was call us. I didn't care who you were. We didn't care how old you were. We didn't care if you was broke or poor. If you wanted something to eat, we was going to take it to you on Thanksgiving. We do that. We didn't do it last year, did we? The year before.
No, I hadn't done it since Miss Mary lost season.
Yeah, and,
You know,
that also was sense of.
But so many people do it. And I'm
COVID
like,
too.
well, you know, if we was able to ignite a fire up under everybody to start
That was
doing
working.
that,
We did
because I
our
mean, there's a
part.
lot of people just started feeding
Let
at
me ask y'all
Thanksgiving.
this, though, like,
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, all right, even in my classes, because a lot of people come from remedies that deal with money and stuff like that. And I tell them all the time, like, I say, y'all know it could be way more easier than this, right?
Yeah.
Like, everybody just go plant a seed, bro.
Right.
Grow.
Yeah.
What's like, I'm serious when I'm saying this, like, for
Yeah.
real. What's literally stopping us from doing what we supposed to do? Like, because, like, for me, I know y'all family anyway, so, but
Right.
I want to see your family with the same thing in mind. I want to see food on your
Yeah,
table. I
yeah.
want to see shelter. I want to see the right education and everything like that provided for you. So if that's in everybody's heart, no matter what you think about whatever, like, what are we doing? Why don't we, as so-called black men here in this Quad City, why don't we own 100 acres right now that fully provides in service of gardening, community services and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
Right.
Shout out to
what's stopping us?
Monte, man. Shout out to Monte. He's one young man that having land trust or whatever with
Right. Oh,
young
that's
people, and they're planting seeds. Like they're literally using land that people was letting them use to grow gardens.
Right.
And do co-op and all that stuff.
That's dope.
And the community can go there and get whatever they want.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what we need more of, not a mega Dollar General
Right.
at Southgate
Right.
Southgate Mall. Yeah, built in
You know
Muscle
what I mean?
Shoals.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know that's
what
a joke,
I'm
right?
saying? Whatever it is.
But no. Oh, I got it. Who's ever doing shows outside is hilarious. You know, it's a shows inside, so somebody's parodying.
okay,
Because when I read that today, I was like,
I didn't pay attention to the outside of that. Nah, I
That's
got
what
you.
it is.
Okay.
And Jeff say he love it.
He love it.
Jeff say
It
he
helps
love it.
him. It helps him, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
help
you
him
know
out.
what? Some of my dudes said, I'm just crossing the O'Neill Bridge. Is somebody on here on the bike? And we got more coming up later. I thought he was going to say something. She was like, no.
He only saying a whole lot.
Yeah, somebody.
It be funny though.
That's what's
funny.
up. That's
It
what's
is.
up. But I just really want to know, like we think it's something so big and extravagant that we gotta go to do it. It's just love. It's just love, bro.
It is.
Love on your people.
That's
man.
all it is, man.
What's $1, bro?
Yeah. I want you and Dalton to talk too, because Dalton Sweeney, shout out to him, he hit me up. We're going to be doing something really big.
Dalton Sweeney, yeah.
Yeah.
He doing buying up
On the west side.
On the west side.
Man, I seen that and I was like, if I could put a bug in his ear about something, boy.
Man, talk to him. He's amazing. Bro.
I was telling him how to really sew it up and really put whatever he want to build it like.
Woo! Lord, look.
Whatever
that's
he
what I love
want
our
it to
show.
look like.
I'm going to put y'all together. You got to talk. He's smart. He's fun. This is the thing, too. He's a broker. He's a broker.
He's a what?
Oh,
Say that he's a what now?
He's a broker.
So
he know how to get the money. He's a money man.
We need to be at the table. We can talk,
bro. I got to get to the table with this young with Bird because
brokers.
This is the thing I know about Dalton. Dalton said one thing I love about certain people, my friends, they do what they say and they say what they do. That's all you got to do with me. And ever since we been partners, he always said, I'm coming to do my thing on the west side. No matter what the humble beginnings were, but he doing it. You know what I mean? On his street. On the street that we lived on. You know what I mean? My grandma lived up the street and all them, like, we from the west. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And for him to call me, and be like, hey, let's do this. Like, it made me want to do more. Then you got to get involved. You know what I'm saying? So, it gives us a sense of pride. And we also we have to pay attention to the politics too. Like we need you to let these young people know how it works. Like, because me, I'm older than you. I'm getting it, and like if I could tell my parents them this, they gonna be like, you know what I mean? They they in the 70s. They with the system. All this how it was. This how it supposed to work. We did good.
My mom was like that since she actually came to my conference.
Oh really? Yeah.
And when she came, she was like, and that was a big moment for me because.
She saw what you were saying.
See what I like. She was just tripping that people came from Arizona to see me.
Wow.
Like they came here, they drove
That's
all the way to
amazing.
see you to do this.
Ain't that something? That's something totally different type of special.
Yeah,
right
it
there,
really
though.
is. It really is. You know.
Yeah, man.
just to strike that belief and to know that she know her son is okay and he's doing something that
That's how I feel about you too. You ain't my son, but just watching you grow and give us something different. Just bringing something different to our community as far as educating like young people on a different way, because you're gonna help the future. Like me, I'm 55 and I'm still riding the line like that sounds too good to be true, but it makes so much sense.
I still running and stuff like that too.
You know what I mean?
I'm just being honest with you. I see a lot of stuff that people do, and I just be like I'm telling y'all, like, man, just even what I just showed y'all, just to see a court paper that says International Bill of Exchange has been granted $30,000.
Woo!
That's so, and people will come in and be like, hey, man, I got a little testimony. And I'll be like, what you mean a little testimony? Bro, you know how many people trying to get rid of they debt, child support, just anything off their credit report. These are not little tests, because we wouldn't taught this, man. I didn't go to school for this.
Right.
There ain't a school out there to teach you this, first and
right
foremost.
It's
not one. It's not nowhere. So that's one thing that I'm into doing as well. Like I told, my conference is to the point to where when you come, everybody benefits. One, you're gonna learn something. If you got a business, set up. Yeah. Like I told bro, I wanted to do like a whole flea market in there. I want $1 million to circulate at my conference. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Because that's the type of what it is, to know that we can do this together. Like, we just have to involve one another and stop using the big corporation. Like, respect your people. Like, if you take a household right now, the sister does laundry. Okay. Set her up at EIN or whatever for doing laundry. Everybody pay her to do the laundry. The other person cooks, pay her to cook. Whatever. Everybody got a job. You're constantly circulating money. You can constantly write off different stuff for uniform. That's all of your clothes that you wear, jewelry, whatever. It's just so many ways to play this game, but you got to think. We sitting here doing nothing. Like, how is it? All right.
We're complaining because we feel like we're down and out. We don't have hope. One thing I feel like you do is, if someone listens to you for a little while, you're going to get the motor revved up. You know what I mean? Like, even the person is like, because I'm going through something a little bit with a youngster, and it's like, I'm stuck. Because I was stuck. You know, I didn't have a car. You have a job, and then your license suspended. And he's like, I can't do one without the other. How can I put it all together? I need money to do this, like to get my license. And
all that you saying, though, this is for everybody out there. If you in that situation right now, all of that causes you harm. It keeps you from being able to provide for your family. So how they going to take away your license for you and then expect you to still go get a job? Right. So you supposed to literally claim damages, because now they causing you harm.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't know, because it's like you getting beat down every day.
You got a right to travel. They can't take away a right that you have to literally go and sustain yourself in life. Your pursuit. Think about it. Pursuit of happiness is a thing, bro. So if you damage my pursuit of happiness, I can sue you. Right. I ain't happy.
Yes, I like that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you. I need to. I want you to wrap up a show, because I need to promote some stuff real quick. But this is the thing. I would like for you to have your own show, but I want to be selfish and have you keep having me on my show.
I'd rather be here.
Would you? Good, because I like that, and we most definitely gonna just open it up to you for whenever you can come by. And we'll make it work, because I've been getting so many hits. I am so intrigued myself. I am motivated myself. And I want you to come through. So tell everybody how to reach you and what you have coming up and all those things, because I don't want anybody to miss out.
This is what I want y'all to do. So go on. This for everybody that needs any type of valid proof for anything I've been saying today. So go to Facebook. Go to Eric, E-R-I-C, Ingram, I-N-G-R-A-M, and Bay, B-E-Y. I have a blue check mark beside my name. You'll see a picture of me and my wife there. And, you can go down and you can see everything I'm saying. I put up many receipts probably over the past week. I was just constantly putting them up just to remind people, we done this. This ain't something I'm just blabbing about. I'm showing you real receipts where we save people from being foreclosed, 32 acres, child support, evictions, just a lot of stuff. People being felonies.
I'm working on My passport.
Right.
Yes.
So I'll make sure you get that. And
Okay.
also, so y'all follow me there. Also on TikTok, just put in MNRP 619-2020. Again, that's MNRP 619-2020. So I do a lot of things on there as well. I go live. I show people how to do stuff right then and there. So you can learn. You can do it yourself. Also, tomorrow I have a negotiable instrument class coming up, teaching people how, if you got any tax debt, you want to be in this class. It's very cheap. It's $100. This is probably a $10,000 class I could really do for real. So
I agree.
At $100, I can wipe away any debt for you. Any debt. I don't care if you got
IRS credit card debt with a negotiable instrument.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. You can go to MorrisNationalRepublicOfPeace.com to register.
Yep.
Right.
And you can get in there.
Okay. Well, I love it, man. I appreciate you. We're going to keep having you back. We want you to, we want to cover as much as we can. We want to cover as many people as we can.
When you come back, I want to get into that right to travel. Because
so
driver's license thing messing
So
me
let's
up.
set it up. We can do the right to travel, and then I also want to do one I want to really take you through a full process of a full contract. That way, if somebody decide they want to go do something, house, car, whatever, you know exactly what to do.
Well, you pick your dates, and we'll get our dates. That way, it'll give us the opportunity to have people coming in and ready to listen.
I ain't got nothing going next week, so if y'all want to pop on here next week for something, let me know.
Let's do it. We'll talk.
Pick the top. People, y'all pick the topic.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we'll reach out over the social media and see who we can get. Yeah, some people talking. I have gained a lot of followers and listeners from you, straight up. And I think that was amazing. You have a good impact, a great positive impact, and I got to give you flowers right now on that.
Appreciate it.
Because a lot of people are tuned in, and this is the white people, straight up. That's the crazy part. Like, as a black man, I'm thinking you telling us black secrets, but no, you telling secrets for Americans.
Yeah, it's for everybody.
It's for everybody. So I want y'all to know that straight up. This ain't just for black, this for everybody. So, G-Man, anything you'd like to say before we get out of here?
Hey, man, y'all just stay blessed, have a prosperous week, man, and look out for each other.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, I want to tell everybody this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Of course, today was supposed to be First Friday, but it was postponed downtown Florence. But on Sunday, we will be having the City of Florence Park and Recreation at the River Heritage Pavilion Amphitheater that's located at 15 Hightower Place, Florence, Alabama. We're going to have the grand opening and ribbon cutting of the River Heritage Pavilion Amphitheater that's going to be on Sunday, and it's going to start around 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to have live music, food trucks, and tours. So you don't want to miss that. I heard that they've done some wonderful work off in the Marriott. It's going to look really good. It's going to look like probably one of your favorite casinos, but without the slot machines. But anyway, y'all go check that out. It's going to be really nice, really dope. And also, I want to tell you guys that on May the 26th, that's going to be on a Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. We're going to be doing our Remember the Veterans Through Music concert. That's going to be at the River Heritage Amphitheater as well. That is, again, behind the Marriott. The amphitheater is brand new. So May 26th at 3 p.m., we got an amazing show, man. We're going to have Cassidy McCorkle. We're going to have the Grace Sisters, J-Class Band, Howell Sledge, and The Review, James LeBlanc and Angela Hacker. And, of course, you know it's not a party without the Midnighters. They will be in the building. And we got DJ J Dust on the ones and twos. So come on out and let's honor our veterans together through the power of music. All right? So I want you guys to stick around and stay tuned to more hits right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows.
Concentrate.